Welcome to the podcast of School Beyond Limitations. In this podcast, you will learn how to guide your child through their school life with the intention to help them find their unique essence that will allow your daughter, your son to live a fulfilled and meaningful life. Why financial education matters. My name is Dr. Martina. I'm the co-founder, CEO and designer of the school model of School Beyond Limitations. If you would like your child to live a fulfilled and meaningful life, then this may be the right channel for you. Well, why does financial education matter? I would like to share with you a recent experience that I had in one of our classes last week. I went into the class and I was astonished by the topic of this class. They were talking about trading, about stock market, about analyzing businesses, companies, and how to view that, how to simulate trading activities and so forth. And it was a very rich conversation taking place around this topic, and it wasn't just a topic for the day, it was a topic for the week. And as what we are doing at School Beyond Limitations, we embed money education, financial literacy into our not daily approach, but nearly daily approach, because there are many reasons for that. One of the reasons certainly is that money and an understanding for money flow and the understanding of financial literacy is just part of life. It's relevant for our respective lives. And the earlier we start to introduce our students into this topic as well, by not separating it from other topics, by understanding that this is part of life, the more they create and within themselves an insight that it's better to be knowledgeable about this, and that allows them to be empowered to see this aspect, this financial education, as something that's not delayed to a later stage, that they can start early. Indeed, this class, for instance, they did have simulation moments of trading, and we talk about students aged 13, 14, 15, 16, at an early age. And we also talk about students sometimes who are even younger, who just understand that money and having an understanding about the money cycle is important. So you can imagine if a student, if a young human being grows up with an understanding that there are different ways of seeing one's life, that I can decide on whether I want to become an employee, which is completely fine, but alongside being an employee, I can also create my own other active and passive income, that there is a possibility for me to look into being an entrepreneur, maybe to become either a self-employed person and work just by myself or with other people, or maybe setting up a business or work with other people in the same business. And then also getting an understanding about what can I do with my money, where is the money coming from, how do I spend my money, where does it flow, and what can I do in order to create further money out of my savings. That this makes a big difference for a human being, because it allows a human being to look at money from an angle that this can be created, that money is first and foremost a means, a tool for me to create something new, to invest, to save, to also live a certain lifestyle, to do well, to bring something new into society, to help other people, to create, to recreate businesses, to recreate jobs. And this gives the students an understanding, It's even if I'm working on a passive income, for instance, flow, I still need to gain some understanding. I still need to have the knowledge. I still need to bring knowledge and interact with my intuition, and to have to have an insight about how to work with risks also, for instance. What does it mean taking risks? What does it mean being resilient? What does it mean understanding? What does it mean studying? What does it mean observing the market? What does it mean observing what happens with my money? And that for sure has an amazing impact on the attitude of a student, the attitude of a human being, because money is not something that's outside of me. Money is something where I can relate to. I can see, how it works, how dynamic it is, that I can, with the right understanding, deal with the money. I can use it. I can use it in different ways, as mentioned before. And this financial education allows for students to really get empowered, so that they get an understanding of what else is possible, that saving money, even if it's just a little tiny bit, but if I put aside some money and I invest that money, I use that money in a certain way, the money can work for me and can create something for me. And on another note here, I would like to share maybe a very, very simple experience. But recently, a 13 years old girl, a student of SPL, got in touch with me, and she said, now I started to see that I can already earn money now. I can start this process. And she started to babysit in the neighborhood, and she was so proud of her first 10 euros that she earned, that she really felt motivated to go beyond that and to do more. And this is what we show our students, to see it from an entrepreneurial point of view, and to break this cycle of dependence. They break this cycle of, there is not enough there, and go into the idea, I can intervene with my own actions, and I can do something about it. And that allows them to build their own wealth. It allows them also to see that money is not coming just like this, that I need to do something for it. I need to understand it. I need to study. I need to invest it in an intelligent way. I need to be aware, as I said before, about the risks. I need to calculate and evaluate the risks, and I need to just be open for that. And that allows students to not only project themselves into a future, which is also important, but to experience, to witness, to apply it in the real world immediately. And this is what is so crucial, whether this is at kindergarten age, where we allow students already to have a sense for money, to save some money, and to wait for something that they would like to have, instead of giving an immediate satisfaction if they wish to have, for instance, a specific object. That we say, okay, you can create this by yourself. You have the power within yourself to get in that direction. So this is what we are doing also at School Beyond Limitations. We have a financial education continuum, money continuum, that we are working on with our students. And if you think this is relevant also for your child, that you would like your child to see the financial education as part of the integral education, of the holistic education, then School Beyond Limitations may be the right place for your daughter, for your son. And then I invite you to get in touch with us. You will find the website in the description.
At School Beyond Limitations, we support our students find their unique essence. Feel free to share the content of this podcast with other parents. We are here to show that your children can, indeed, bring their unique essence into life. So, reach out to us if you think that this is what you'd like your daughter, your son to experience, or apply through our website. Also, leave your comments, your questions, or your review about the podcast. Share it with others. And as you know, sharing is caring.